All right, guys. So I did a whole video. I'm spitting right there, I don't care. On these. Basically what I told you guys, and I don't even know if you guys can see this really. Let me grab my phone and link it real quick. So basically what I did, you can see right there, this would be where your, let me turn this up a little bit. This is where your lower control arm would go. And I had to cut the rubber away. So pretty much just, I wouldn't use a Sawzall blade. I would just take like a razor blade or something that's cheap and cut through the rubber on both sides, and then use a Sawzall to go through the bushing and the bolt. Mine were completely seized in. I'm sure pretty much all of them are completely seized in. I don't have obviously the greatest cradle, but this side I got in, and it is currently, I mean, that wasn't too bad to do. But all you're gonna do is, this bolt backs out really easy. This one backs out really easy. To get them back in, it's kind of not hard, but you just gotta have enough power to push this back up. I just used this screw here. But you're pretty much just putting it all back together the same way it came out. We're gonna do a little bit of that today, and I see that there's lines in the video. I've been trying to fix it, but I don't know why. It's because of the LEDs, but there's some way to get rid of it, and I haven't quite figured it out yet. It was supposed to be like a 24 or wherever you're from kind of thing, and you're supposed to turn it down, turn it up. I turned it down, it was already up, and obviously that did nothing, so I need a washer. But yeah, I mean, I pretty much did a whole video there. The other side I am gonna do, so you guys will see that. At least some of it. For these BMR, I don't know if you guys can see it, but for this BMR upper mount, you have to either take a cutoff wheel or take a Sawzall, put it up in there and cut away some material. I'll kind of show you what I'm doing. But I mean, it's really not too hard. These washers don't look very nice, but whatever, I guess. And I can't even see if you guys can see this. So that's awesome. The last video, like I said, it was completely aimed down or up, so it didn't show anything. I got new hardware, obviously, because I cut the old bolts out. If I remember right, somebody said on the G8 page that you have to drop the cradle to get to the tow rod arms, which would be this top bar. And I mean, I've seen people do it without dropping the cradle, so I don't really know what's going on there, but we're gonna give it a shot anyways. If I do have to drop the cradle, I'm not going to, so. Ouch, I can't even see where that's at. I got the GoPro in the way, so you guys can see it, but I can't. Let me try something here. Oh yeah. Let me put some gloves on. I had all this stuff sitting around, and it's like $2,500 worth of stuff just sitting here. And I'm like, okay, I got wheels sitting over there. I've got all the suspension, so it's actually more along the lines of like $3 or $4 grand. And I'm like, it just needs to go on before I go racing. I was gonna go to an event, but it just doesn't make sense for all this stuff to be sitting here. I'm tired of looking at it, so next alternative was to just put it on, so that's what we're doing. That's aluminum. I keep hitting my head on this, so that's pretty sweet. There should be all the way. Thread this on. I don't think that's in all the way. Where is it? It is. Yeah. All this stuff, for the most part, is tightened down-ish. Some of them aren't. Like this is not, I think this side's tightened down, that side's not. This bolt needs tightened up for the shock, and it might be pretty hard to see, but this one up here,
a piece of meat.
Anyways, yeah, so this side's pretty much tightened up for the most part. I'm making a set of custom end links, swipe bar end links. So if you guys need some, it'll work for stock suspension. So if you guys need some, hit me up. If you don't, it is what it is. I used all new hardware on this one. Actually, I take that back. Used all new hardware on the mounting plate that I was talking about. Obviously new hardware here because I had to cut that out. Old hardware here. And I'm just doing new hardware everywhere that the new cradle, because I have another cradle out there actually, if you guys can see that. So when that one goes in, I'll just do new hardware or clean that hardware up, maybe powder coat it, but for right now, that's all I need. Another thing on these bars, make sure that you take them and align them with these old bars and just basically straighten them out, make sure they're equal length, and then put them on. These nuts are also not tightened, so I have to torque them down. What else can we do here? This side's pretty much done. If I wanted to, I could probably take these out, or attempt to. Hopefully I don't have to cut those out. That's not supposed to happen. I don't even know if this is the right size. It is, but that is going to be a pain. I might be able to, yep. Might be able to go in this way. Maybe. Get that out of my way. Come on. That one almost seemed like it wanted to not come out. Get some tension off of it, maybe. Man, it just wants to hold on once again. Oh, I can't fucking see. Torque is I don't know. It looks like it's marring that up. Kinda is. I might be able to do it that way though. Twist it maybe. All right, guys, we are back for the second part of this video. I guess I don't know if I really showed you guys or not, but I ended up turning the camera off because right in here, I was taking this bolt out and got tired of it. Ended up cutting it out, but with it being so close to the gas tank, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really want to have my GoPro in the way. I wanted to get up in there, so I got up in there and that's what I did. I replaced it with a bolt, camber bolt that came actually in this kit. You can buy, and I'll link it down below. The part number looks like it's K100 141. I don't know if you guys can see that. But you need 2 of these if you're gonna do both sides, because I didn't realize it. I'm sure it explained it, but I didn't look close enough. I'll show you guys real quick. So you've got, obviously, you know, you got one bolt that's longer than the other. And this bolt is for the lower control arm. This bolt is for the tow rod. So I grabbed one thinking it was gonna be 2 of the same length bolts. Obviously not the case. So you can buy that kit from O'Reilly's or like AutoZone or something for like for like 70 bucks damn near. You figure after tax and everything, it'd probably be close to 80. But yeah, I mean, I bought it through Amazon. I was like, screw it, I'll wait a couple days for 50 bucks. It was $20 on Amazon, you know, 50 bucks on that. So that's what I did. That's what I'll do. I'm a stickler for that. I'm not gonna spend money just to spend money, you know, if that makes sense. This should go this way. Yep. So I need to, and I've got this lined up. You guys can see that I got this lined up now, ready to go in. I need to put this though. Where's that bolt? I need to put, actually I probably should mark that before I do anything. So we will grab this. And the easiest way of explaining this to you guys too is, I'm pretty sure just this back open entrance, if you will, goes backwards, like into the car, if that makes sense. And all you're gonna do, let me grab a light for you guys too. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna put this up in here. And essentially, you're gonna kind of see, like, I've got bolt holes semi lined up, I would say about right there. And I'm gonna start probably here. Here. And then I'll do a line here and here for it to go in. I don't use cut-off wheels. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. So that's the back. Alright guys, so like I said, don't do what I just did. Run this bitch in backwards. We'll drop this down. And then clock this so I don't get pissed off. Put this back over yonder. Grab this and this. Do it all again. Who needs a back, you know? Okay, so that's how it's supposed to be in. So that way you can actually pull this back and adjust it right there. So don't listen to me on that first half. I'll have to edit that out so people don't accidentally do it. Like I was saying before, the easiest way to do these arms, and you can see, it is completely off. I mean, that's an angle. So you gotta get enough force on this to go up. Go. And then go up with it. We're actually going to go down because I'm not really on it. But yeah, get enough force on this to push it up and get that thing straight. Once you do that, it'll line up and throw the bolts. Be done with it. And all I'm doing is just lowering this down into the knuckle Those bushings might be. Sounds like it's raining pretty good. Nut. Thought I had it over here. The old bolts are getting lathered in this, by the way. I don't want nothing happening. Just to keep them from getting all gunked up. Oh, that's through. Huh. Didn't feel like it. Where is it? There it is. All right. So I need to find the nut for that. Same thing, I'm just doing little anti-seize on the center here. And the only reason is there's that little tiny like bushing there. And I figured might as well. Boom, 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 boom. Tighten down. I can drop this some. I can, while I'm over here, I might as well run this in. And we'll tighten that down later. I want to see the grease come out of this. There we go. Get them coming out of those bushings. Get her all lubed up. Lubed up. So lubed, semi-tight on this side, semi-tight on this side. I just got to do one last bolt in the back there. We will thread this in and gotta go through, like I said, torque all these down, but it has to be with weight on the car, so I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. Maybe get some wood or something, who knows. It'd be nice if I had race ramps, but on. These need tightened up too later. We can take this bar out also. That'd be perfect, because I think you guys didn't see all of it, but I need these. I do need to zip tie some wires to that other bar, toe bar. Let me see here. How can I get this? Do it right here. We're gonna take this bolt out, take that bottom bolt or that back bolt out, and we'll be good. Like I was saying, you might as well just replace the hardware and be done with it. Get 2 kits that I got. Maybe, yeah. I want to say I breaker barred this one. Yeah, but get 2 kits, replace the bolts, and when you go to do that bolt, obviously run it vice versa. So the head of it was coming this way instead of how it is now. So you might as well just be done with it that way. That way you can actually service it and take it off. I think they do it for road grind, but maybe not, because you would think they would do both sides like that. Oh, I guess they did. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not an engineer, so. Damn, this thing is long-winded as a mother banger. Let me see something here. Old PB blaster. No, don't get all over my tube. Oh, it's because there's Loctite on it. The other side wasn't nearly as bad. So, now that we got that, $21, huh?
9 plus 10.
21.
All right, guys, I cleaned up some. The GoPro died. I got it plugged in right now, but I just attempted to adjust this as best as I could, get it kind of straight. Like I said, it's going up on the trailer, so I mean, I'm gonna back it up, and that'd be about it. I might adjust this one because it looks off my eye. I don't know if it's right or not, but it looks. I mean, I could take a string line, I guess, or something. I don't know. But it kind of looks like it's veered in that way. That one does. This one does not. But, I mean, I need to drop it anyways, tighten everything down, like I said. So, for for the most part, it's all done, buttoned up. So, to reiterate, make sure that the top valve is backwards and not forwards like I did that first time. That way you can actually reach up and adjust that. I already just did. You can adjust this one. Grease everything. I'm gonna wipe those down, so ignore that. Make sure that these are good, and I'll put that part number down for Moog in the description so you guys can buy anything. If you guys need end links that are, you know, gonna work with a stock arm, I'm not gonna put that in the video. But if you guys need end links that will fit with the stock sway bar, hit me up. I can hook you up. So, I mean, you get them all, 4 of them. Hardware to include. That'll work with the BMR lowers, so you don't have to buy the $150. Actually, it might be like $200, $150, $200 end links. So, yeah, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Isn't it kind of weird how my camera on my phone is not doing the little line thing now? Don't know. I don't get it. My GoPro does, but not now. It's back and forth. Either this one will do it, that one won't. But yeah, I mean, you guys got the gist of it. I have these measured to the same, so whenever I drop it, you know, get it in line and wheels on it, I still got to do brakes for the 15-inch kit. They're down there, but I'll do an update video with those. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Appreciate you guys. Bye.
Niggas. Tell them to point out who said it, they done it. Shit. Hey.